If you can, I'll wait for a few of y'all to join in and kind of see what's going on. You'll be able to ask questions. For those of you who do not know what's going on, there was an executive order by the Governor Abbott, talking about river outfitters and stuff like that. As of right now, I'm in my truck, so sorry if I'm not in a beautiful nature area, but I'm in Uvalde right now. Just want to let everybody know that that right now the river is not closed. There's nothing about the executive order to that. This is addressing some of the concerns that they may have with gathering of people and stuff like that. So what we're trying to do is figure out what's going on with it. The park is not closed. The river's not closed. On the 29th, as of right now, for my superintendent and I talking, we will not be renting paddle boats and kayaks or tubes from the store. You can purchase tubes, but we cannot, as an outfitter, rent those out. So we are trying to see what is going on with this, trying to answer the questions as of right now. We're hoping some things change. If you're thinking about canceling your reservations, do not cancel your reservations for the area. Do not cancel your reservations at the resorts, stuff like that. The river's not closed. This is having to do with safety from the governor's office, and they're trying to see how to address it. We're talking right now to find out all the details on it, because it was kind of a executive order statement, but we're going to find out all the details and what it has to do with. You still can bring your own tube. You can still access the river. You can still stay in the cabins. You can still hike Baldy. You can still come out to the park. It's a social distancing part is what we're doing. So we don't know exactly what the details are, but I would not knee-jerk reaction start canceling your reservations. That would be stupid, because everything out here is really, really beautiful and really nice and all that kind of stuff, and the river's nice. So it's not saying the river is closing. So please note that this river, there's no way we can close the river. This river runs from up above Lakey all the way down to the coast, or the Three Rivers. So it's not going to happen as of right now. Don't see how they could close it, but anyway, just relax with it, because they're just trying to do the best they can to keep this virus under control. The decisions they're making from the governor's office, which everybody has to adhere to, we're trying to see, and they're leaving it on the local level. So they're talking with local judge and county commissioners and stuff like that to find out what's going on. I will have a better statement later on today, and I will let you know. But please do not, if you have reservations for resorts around here, if you have reservations for houses, or you're in the park or whatever, don't cancel it. I promise you there is no reason to cancel it. Things could change. You still will be able to access the river. So what we're trying to do right now is just kind of get a hold of what the executive order consists of, the parameters that it is. But like I said, the river's not closed. Our area is not closed. We're going to look into more detail of what the executive order consists of. And then this afternoon, I'll be able to go up and I'll be able to tell you a little bit more once I am able to address it there. But just relax, take a deep breath. They're not shutting down the Frio River. They're not shutting down Texas. They're not shutting down, per se. They're trying to get a hold of this. They want everybody to be social distancing, and they want everybody to be considerate of the people around them. I think there's probably some areas that there's some people that did not let this go, but it happens everywhere in Texas, not just on the river. People are getting out. We've been enjoying ourselves and stuff like that. So I will try to inform you all this afternoon. So stay tuned this afternoon. You can share this, but right now, do not cancel your reservations for anything right now. Unless Kelly wants you to cancel so she can reserve. So just relax, take a deep breath, share this around. There's a few minor changes going on. We're going to try to look at it and see what we can do, but just, yes, like CW says, grab a drink and chill, so we can find out. Don't sweat anything. We're not draining the river. We're not cleaning the river. We're not closing down the river. The park's not closing. The hiking's not closing. In this thing, we may be We may be closing down our rentals as far as the boats go, which is looking like that's what we're going to have to do. And it also looks like that we're going to probably have to close down our tube rentals. Now, that does not mean you cannot purchase tubes, and you cannot sit in the river and stuff like that. They're just trying to keep everybody from, I think, congregating and all those people together and trying to spread it out a little bit. So just relax for 2 seconds. And like I said, probably right after lunch, I'm going to get there. I'm going to try to talk to a few more people, including the county judge, Annabelle McManu, who's with the River Region and the Visitor Center. We have close contact with all of our outfitters and all of our resort owners, and everybody is saying just relax. It doesn't go into effect today, so just relax for today, and I will discuss all this stuff, but do not cancel. This is really one of those things you don't want to do, because I think in hindsight you'll go, man, I wish we didn't do it. Everybody's getting phone calls from Frio Country and River Rim and Neil's and all that kind of stuff. Just let them be and just watch it. And but we are not shut down in the park. We're not closing down the park at this time. We're not closing down the river. The river will not be closed down. You still be able to access it. It's just going to look at some of the tubing outfitters and stuff like that, and I'm going to find out the details on it. I'm not going to jump to conclusions of what it is or what it consists of. So as of right now, we're all going to take a deep breath and see how this thing evolves, and I will let you know this afternoon. If you have any questions, write them down. We'll be able to sit there and tell you. So, and don't buy all the TP. I agree with Mary. We will need TP, so don't buy all the TP. This is not going to be a problem. This is a outdoor problem. I know that they said that the park, that there's no more gatherings of more than 100 people. So you go, what does that consist of? If there's more than 100, I think right now we're addressing like weddings and gatherings. Obviously we haven't had the dance going, but we may be cutting that back, because the music, just to make sure that we just keep it. You can go out there and listen to music during the day and stuff like that. We're going to keep that going. So anyway, we're gonna look at that. I'll give you more details this afternoon, but just remember, with this executive order, and anybody that's talking to it, share this with them. It is not closing down the river. So the river's not closing down. We're not draining the river. We're not cleaning the river. We're not doing anything. We're following the executive order. So do not cancel your reservations at all these resorts and houses. There's no reason to sit there and panic, because I promise you, you will sit there and go, I wish I didn't cancel. I wish I didn't talk to them about doing that. Yes, you can buy your own tubes right now, Robert. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We do have tubes. A lot of these outfitters have tubes and stuff like that. So for this time being, don't stress. If you want to get a tube when you're up here, a lot of the outfitters will have tubes and stuff like that you can purchase. So anyway, I will check in with y'all later this afternoon. Like I said, I'm in my truck. I'll get a little better scenery later where I'll be out in the park. But share this video. Let everybody know. Take a deep breath.